good morning, and welcome to week 10 of the Destination Fantasy Podcast. Fella, it's week 10. I can't believe it's week 10. Like, man, where's the time gone? But anyway, before we get into everything that's happening today, because there's definitely a lot of news and a lot of things to get into, Deshaun, Ian, Bros, how we doing this morning?
Pretty good,
Not
pretty
too
good.
bad, man. Not too bad.
Good to hear that. Whew. Where to begin? I guess we can start with. Matter of fact, I know where to begin. I know exactly where to begin because we have a couple people, waiting here. Let's start with Fat Golfer. Good morning, guys. I need to play 2 out of 3. We got Lockett versus Washington. We got Malcolm Brown versus Atlanta, or we got McLaurin versus Seattle. Which do you prefer? Um, so I'll say this much: the Seattle and Washington game is definitely a game to keep your eyes on, especially in the air today. I believe all pass catchers for Seattle should get an upgrade this morning. Between DK, between Lockett, who's the safest pick out the bunch, and of course, where the other guy go to? What school did he go to? In the other guy?
The Ohio State University.
There you go. So all three of them get upgrades today, in my opinion. And then on the flip side, I actually like McLaurin today. So I actually like Lockett and McLaurin out the three that he mentioned here.
All right. So he says Malcolm Brown.
Yeah, versus
Yep.
Atlanta.
I didn't even know that he was like a play. I'm sorry. Yeah, McLaurin and Lockett.
Run Lockett, yeah, for sure. Out of those
Yeah.
three.
So that game environment should be friendly for those pass catchers. So good luck to you, Fat Golfer there. Good morning, Ray. Couple of questions for you all. Pick 2 here. We got Ridley, Deontay Johnson, Garrett Wilson, and then at running back, Jacobs or Taylor. Woo. So Calvin Ridley is at home against the Niners. Who do your Steelers play? The Packers, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yes, sir. Yes, sir.
At home.
Okay. So sorry to shake things up, but
Uh-oh.
so Malcolm Brown. That I'm thinking he meant Marquise Brown, Hollywood Brown, upon like that last one, because they play Atlanta. Or am I like off or whatever?
No,
Like that last one?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So does that change anything for you guys? Considering that Kyler Murray is back and they got James Conner back, does that change anything? Like we're still taking a wait and see approach, correct? With
Yeah.
Marquise?
Yeah, if you can afford it, yeah. If
Okay.
you can afford the wait and see approach, by all means. But I will say this: I really do like Hollywood Brown going forward here with Kyler Murray back.
Same. Considering the Kyler Murray just tends to like to lock in upon like his favorite target. We seen it in years past whenever Kyler was healthy. You know, he was targeting D Hop at like a crazy rating with Marquise Brown being I just had to throw that out there because I'm like Malcolm Brown, like I didn't even know that he was, a thing. And then I just checked up like the matchup or whatever when you guys were just talking. So all three pretty good plays. So no wonder why he asked that question.
And the last thing I'll say with that is, Kyler Murray comes back to an empty room. The only person he is familiar with is Hollywood Brown at this point.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. But yeah, if you can't afford the wait and see approach, by all means. If you can't, then it's not a bad option to play on today at all. So,
yep.
All right. So, I guess with that being said, with Ray here, Garrett Wilson is, I don't know, I can't remember. The Jets are at home, or no, I think they're on the road tonight against the Raiders on Sunday Night Football. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think they're on the road.
Yeah, they are. So, as we've known in the last month, you can pass on the Niners. You can definitely pass on the 49ers. So, Calvin Ridley is not a bad play whatsoever. I think my guy Zay Jones is not playing again.
He is not. I started to send that to you last night with like a emoji. I know how you guys are like paired at the hip now.
I'm been forced to take a liking to Christian Kirk this year that I did not
You
expect.
don't
So,
like Christian Kirk, bro.
so I don't mind really at all. I think your boy Deontay Johnson has been seeing quite a bit of targets here.
Target share is booming, bro. It's crazy. It's booming enough to the fact where, you got GP, upset. You know what I mean? Like wiping his Instagram pages and just being a big baby. But that I can talk all day about that, man. But I digress. But the other good play here, gentlemen, would kind of more so be Garrett Wilson, considering the fact that over the past 2 games he's had 26 targets. Just crazy. He got 13 targets in like the past 2 games. Now that hasn't amounted to like tremendous fantasy production. He had 17.5 look like fantasy points against the Giants in week 8, and he came up only with 10. So to the tune of 100 yards and 80 yards respectively in the past 2 weeks. But I mean, he's hit nothing but double digits since week 4. So all pretty good plays, man. Jamar, you already mentioned the pretty good play with Calvin Ridley against San Francisco. So like this one is a little bit tough considering that the target share of like the latter two upon there has just been so tremendous.
So I guess it comes back to I'm picking. Ridley is definitely one of my plays. I guess the other two, it comes down to which quarterback do you trust more? Kenny Pickett or Disney Channel quarterback?
Ooh, man, that sounds like a coin flip, bro. It's okay. So I'm gonna go Ridley and Tay. Like I'm gonna go Ridley and Tay. Like I'm seeing exactly what Tay got going on here as of late. Me keeping like a keen eye on him or whatever. So I mean, all three not very good play. Aren't bad plays at all. So I don't think he can go wrong here at all. But I'll take some Ridley and Tay for me.
Okay, what you thinking, Ian?
I would take Deontay and Garrett Wilson. I mean, really, I don't know, he's been killing me in fantasy this year, bro. So, I don't know what they got going over there. I thought, I would think by now the chemistry would be down. Or I don't know how he's being used, but I thought his production would be way more than what it is.
Like in theory, it should have been more so before the start of the season. We thought AR-12 would be the one throwing him the ball.
Mm-hmm.
That's to begin with. But like I actually was watching the debacle last week with the Jets, and I'm just looking at Zach Wilson like, dude, your decision making is just awful. Like there's no awareness, situational awareness. There's like none of that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. He's more of like a hot flash in the pan type deal. So yeah, I guess with this one, I'm gonna take Ridley and Tay. And as far as running backs here, I really like both of them today.
Both of them coming off of 2 productive efforts in like the past week. I think Jacobs found pay dirt twice.
He did,
if I'm not mistaken, and as Taylor found the pay dirt as well. So Jacobs has who?
The Jets.
The Jets, and Taylor has he got the early game, right? Yeah. I'm gonna go Jacobs because I think he got a better shot of scoring a touchdown. I know that Taylor would be more productive as far as like yards or whatever. Like if I'm looking at this game from like a yards perspective, I can see Taylor outgaining him on the ground, but inside that goal line, stance right there, man. Like Jacobs is just known to punch it in. So very slight edge, just the slightest of edges to Jacobs over Taylor.
Yeah, I'm actually with you. I would take Jacobs in this one, and like I said, I love both today.
Yeah, for sure. So everything that you got going on here is Mutabella.
Yeah, really can't lose, but either one, whichever way you go.
Fair enough. So good luck to you, Ray. Let us know how you do. So we got a bunch of Facebook users with no names, but just so you know, good morning, Daryl. That's Daryl Austin. Appreciate you for stopping by. And then, of course, we got another Facebook user. This is Dwayne Hawkins, Patriots fan. Well, actually, both of them are New England fans.
Oh
To be
wow,
honest.
wow, man, they up this morning, man, to
Yeah,
check that game out.
they got to, man. They trying to see if they can,
Second
squeeze their way to a
overall.
#1 draft pick at this point. I don't know.
Oh, Kyler Murray is overrated and trash. Oh wow.
Mm-mm-mm. All right, so we got one here from Ronnie. Good morning, fellas. Colts, Seahawks, or Lions defense? Whew.
Yikes.
So, Colts got New England, which is a pretty good defensive play there.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Patriots fans. Seahawks at home against Washington, which is not a bad play either. And then you got the Lions on the road against the Chargers, which I don't have the warm and fuzzies on that one. Not saying that they can't get it done, but still.
Yeah,
Yeah,
less
that's
likely out of
still
the
a
three
tough
though, for
team.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm
Gotta
gonna go with the Colts, man. I just see this as like a ground and pound, like keep it close type of game. And I mean, you kind of more so expect Mac Jones here, like to just throw one in the air, like ever so often. And I think like the Colts are coming off of a 2 TD defensive game, if I'm not mistaken. Kenny Moore,
Yeah.
Yeah.
two
Yeah.
pick
Bruh.
sixes, right?
Two pick sixes against
Yeah, crazy.
Bryce, right?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
When I read the second one last, I'm like, is that a typo? Did that happen twice? And then I looked,
Twice,
I'm like,
crazy,
Yeah.
bro. Crazy. So I'm gonna go with Indy. So if my cousin watching, I know he's smiling somewhere. And I'm rolling with that NDD today. Pause.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm taking the
I'm
Colts.
going with Indy as well.
Trifecta. So good luck to you, Ronnie. Let us know how you do.
Oh, I got a little bit of breaking news here, gentlemen. I
Da, da,
know a
da,
lot of
da,
people
da,
were
da.
same one, right? Jamar, you got it too. TJ Hawkinson is active today. So that is good for like everybody, like those tight end owners out there. Tight end is a very, very thin position this year. So whenever you get good news like TJ Hawkinson being able to play, but there is more news. He's still affected by the rib oblique injury. He won't play as many snaps as normal, but will be on the field in key situations. So take that and utilize that information to the best of your ability. As well as KJ Osborne, he did clear concussion protocol, but he is still unlikely to play.
There you go.
So
So
no
plan
Osborne.
importantly. All right, let's keep it moving. War Eagle, good morning. Welcome back. James Conner or Noah Brown at the flex?
Yikes.
Here's the
Man.
thing. Here's the thing. Jesus, Ian, Ohio State, they up right now, baby. They up right now
Yeah,
because of that.
yeah, man.
CJ Stroud has been Jesus Christ, man. Hey, yo, he even diced my boys up. Look, this Noah Brown thing may be a little bit of smoke and mirrors because he's finally had like that very good game. I'm not sure, Jamar, if you can fact check this for me or not.
Yep.
What's the larger wide receiver there name? Nico Collins. Is he
Yep.
active
Nico
today?
Collins.
He's
Is
out.
he
I
active
think he's
today?
out. Yeah, he's
He's
out.
Okay,
out.
Yep.
so I can see why this has been a thing. Tank Dell is active, so expect a lot of Tank Dell. Noah Brown, I think this is a pretty good play, but James Conner,
It's,
his ability to find the end zone, been crazy, and like that's the
yeah,
thing. I can't go against that War Eagle, and I'm not saying that Noah Brown can't be a good play because he was amazing this past
last
week,
week.
amazing,
Yeah.
came out of nowhere. I'm like, man, this dude is good. I looked up in every league and I tried to add him, especially up in a dynasty league. So. Yeah, but it is still James Conner, even though two good picks today, gentlemen.
Yeah. I think James Conner is the safer pick. Uh, it's just Noah Brown. He had that big game last week,
Man,
but the whole offense had a big
the
game
whole
last week.
offense, bro. I think every wide receiver went over 100, right?
Yeah, or close to
Brown,
yeah.
Schultz, like I
Collins,
think
Dale.
Collins,
Dale,
that
yeah,
was four. Everybody went over 100. Well, he threw for like five, damn near, right?
yeah, like
Basically.
470 or something like that, or five
Yeah.
touchdowns.
Boy,
Dude was in his bag.
Yeah. So yeah, James Conner the safer pick, but I mean with Nico out today, I mean it's still not a bad play with.
mm-hmm.
It's not, man. So the three wideouts that's playing today is Noah Brown, Tank Dell, and Robert Woods is back in the fold. In a
Okay.
game that's going to be very interesting because I feel like the number one wide receiver on today's slate is a true game time decision in Jamar Chase. So I mean, game flow could definitely dictate in the favor of Noah Brown. However, James Conner is, like you said, he has a knack of finding the end zone. He just do. He is very consistent. I feel like he's more likely to score in this between the two. Them being at home against Atlanta, I'm not really too much scared of Atlanta like that. I mean, at times, they can be, pretty good.
They show flashes. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. With James Conner back, with Kyler Murray back, that offense is a little bit more different nowadays. So I would take Conner on this one. So, but like you both said, both are good plays. So good luck to you there. Good morning, Nick. Start 2, half point PPR, Ridley, White, Davis. If I was to take 2, I would take the first 2.
Yep.
Yep.
Easy. Gabe Davis is the biggest boomer bust, bro. Don't waste your time. I'm not saying that he can't go for 2 catches for 117 yards and a touchdown, because that's known to happen with Gabe Davis. Only thing I'm saying is, like, whenever you got this is a PPR situation, so automatically Rashard White would stand out to me. You know what I mean? Even Calvin Ridley over Gabe Davis. It's just don't waste your time with Gabe Davis.
Shamar's guy right there.
Dude, that man has been giving me the middle finger on my bench all year.
Okay.
I'm sick of Gabe. The one time I played him, he definitely gave me a middle finger. He said, "I'm not gonna put up any points."
Yeah, my homie called him whack-a-mole, because it's like, whenever he's up, you can't hit him, but whenever he's down, that's when he has like that big game when he's on your bench.
Facts.
So, yeah.
And then not to mention, Rashard White has been amazing the last 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So yeah, good luck to you, Nick. Let us know how you do. Also, he said, "Go Jags." So that should be a good, fun game today.
Duval, they up right now, baby.
All right. What's up, guys? Got one from Damo. I was offered Bijan and Deontay for Monty and D-Hop. Thoughts? 12-man half-point PPR, and my other running backs are Swift, Brees, and Kamara.
Wow.
Bijan and Deontay for Monty and D-Hop.
This is interesting.
It is interesting, considering the fact that if this isn't a keeper league, then this might be worth a look. My only hesitation, without saying yes, because just looking at this, I would say yes. My only hesitation is Jahmyr Gibbs has been fantastic over the past couple of weeks, right? With Monty being out, how much does he cut into his like time there? Considering Bijan has been just.
Yeah, I was just about to say, like, I don't even think Bijan's been playing, or he's been getting a lot of touches like that since that whole injury debacle, or the injury report.
But we know that crazy thing is he's still running back 13 on the year despite that downward slope lately. And
crazy.
It is. And he obviously has the highest ceiling amongst everybody listed here. And the fact that he already has Swift, Brees, and Kamara.
That's a damn good running back.
I feel like it's me. I would do it. Because all you gain is upside. You already got the floors with Brees and Kamara.
That's true. For sure. That's true.
Kamara been on the
chair.
Without even looking at the rest of the roster, I would do it. Because here's the thing, like, one of the topics that I wanted to discuss today was this one right here, David Montgomery or Jahmyr Gibbs, because we don't know exactly what's going to happen here. So what if Montgomery, like that first, like, 4 or 5 weeks, that whole target share, that whole volume gets cut in half? Like, is he really? He becomes instantly a solid RB2 instead of a automatic RB1.
Yeah, but I mean, he could be using the goal line too, sort of like that thunder and lightning kind of deal.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of sort of worked when they had Swift and Jamal Williams went the year when Jamal Williams rushed for like 1,000 yards and like 1,000 TDs that year. So it's
Mm-hmm.
uh man,
A tough
I would
one.
I would say I was oh I don't want to tell him wrong though.
Man,
I would say go for it. I would say go for it, shake it up here, Damo. And like I was saying, like the only thing that I maybe this is the reason why he's hesitant. I mean, why he's more inclined to take this deal is because of the whole Monty thing. He knows that B. John can be the guy if they utilize him properly. I swear to God, if this ain't the week, they gonna get him more involved in the second half. But I was also saying,
okay.
like, so I saw. I'm not sure if you guys seen it or not, but it was like an article that said that they want to see how they can see how him being off the ball or away from the ball opens up things for more people. I didn't like that from like a fantasy perspective. Like
Basically calling
I'm
him a
reading that.
decoy.
Yeah, like I'm reading
Yeah.
that. Like so you jump up, in the draft and like like yeah, he's our guy, and I get it. Algiers been great. He rushed for 1K last year, but still, man, like this young explosive guy is there, and he got hands like crazy. I haven't even been tossing him the ball, so Bijan has definitely been like a letdown. I already know Ian yours is Calvin Ridley. So Bijan is kind of more so leaning towards that. I'm not saying he's Tony Pollard. I'm
No,
not.
no, no, not
I'm
at
not
all.
saying that. But only thing I'm saying is like over the past couple of weeks, he has been, a bit of a letdown. But
Yeah.
I would say, yeah. I would say yes. I would definitely take it.
Upside is way too tremendous here. It ain't like gutting your running back room for him. So
Yeah, he already
it's
got
it's
solid
worth the
options.
risk.
Mhm.
Cause we,
And it seems like D Hop is, gaining more continuity with Will Levis. So
Man, those targets went up, bro. Like like
he's smart.
that's what I want to see. Like if a player on if he isn't gaining like more targets and you know I'm more inclined to take that player over a player that's only been getting targeted like five times or whatever. So
Right. So yeah, good luck to you. Let us know how you do. Like, subscribe, share, continue to rock with us. We got one here from LA. Maybe it's from LA. PPR start two. We got Ridley, we got Drake, we got Olave, we got Gibbs, we got Deontay.
hmm.
Interesting.
who does the Saints play today?
They got the Vikings.
Mm.
I want to say on the road. Yep, at Minnesota. Of course, Gibbs on the road against the Chargers. I don't know if you really call that a road game or not.
Yeah,
Steelers
the
at home against the Packers. And
incarcerated receiver room down there in New Orleans.
dude, they said I saw a stat. Derek Carr's like arrest wide receiver room is
Wild,
insane.
wild, bro.
Thomas Olave, uh, Henry
Antonio
Ruggs, and
Brown.
Antonio Brown. That's
That's a
wild.
hell of a receiver room.
Let's just say that I wouldn't
Sorry.
leave my car keys in my car around that receiving room.
Whew.
No, not at all.
Nah, man. Not gonna be able to do it.
Drake, I'm thinking Olave and Gibbs.
I'm gonna go. It is PPR. I gotta go Deontay, man. Like he been getting the targets, he been getting the catches. So even if he doesn't get in the end zone,
Yeah,
um,
still.
it's just that production has been there as well as the target. So over the past couple of games, he has 14 targets and 9 targets respectively, 16 and a half fantasy
Shit.
points and 22 uh fantasy points, 8 catches and 7 catches over the past couple of games. So I have to go with Deontay Johnson here as one. And two, I'm gonna go for Olave because I feel like he is probably the one that's gonna score a touchdown out of the rest of the 4 guys listed here. So I'm gonna go Olave and Deontay Johnson.
I can see that. And watch, it'd be Drake London
Drake
doing
London,
Drake
you're
London
gonna
had to
find the
he
end
gonna
zone
have
twice.
he gonna have a game of his career. He gonna have 3 touchdowns
three of
tonight.
them boys. Three of them boys. That's exactly what to happen. Yeah, I'm picking Olave. Olave, and I guess Deontay Gibbs. I love Gibbs as a player. I just don't know with Monty, but
Yeah, we don't come back.
yeah. So yeah, Gibbs, and I'm sorry, Olave and Deontay for me. So good luck to you, LA. Like, subscribe, share, continue to rock with us. Let us know how you do. All right, so War Eagle. He says my starters for today is C.J. Stroud, James Cook, Mixon, Chase. That's we'll know for sure in probably less than 3 hours from now. Christian Kirk, that's y'all favorite guy. Taysom Hill, James Conner, Raiders defense, and young boy Cool. That's not a bad lineup
Yeah,
there,
I know. Yeah, Taysom Hill, man, bro, he's been using him for everything.
man.
Put him in that backfield. I mean, that's just it's
It's-
like a cheat. He's like a cheat code for fantasy.
He is because you don't know how he's gonna be utilized, but as long as he's out there and he's getting the ball, it's gonna be productive. It can
Yeah,
go from a couple passing yards here to a passing touchdown or receiving touchdown, rushing
touchdown or
touchdown.
rushing
Like
touchdown. Yeah, put him in the goal line. You know he getting the ball.
I
Put
mean,
him
come
in
on,
period. You know he getting the ball.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or you might be the kicker next. I don't know. Returning punts. I mean this
Hell,
dude
he
does it.
might get an interception.
That's Booby Miles. Paint your fence, walk your dog, grab your mail. That's that
Straight
guy.
up, straight up.
Yeah, this is solid. This is very, very solid. For
Hope,
sure.
Yeah, I got James
hopefully,
Conner too.
hopefully Chase is playing.
Yep. That would mean a lot. Man, I want to see more out of James Cook too, bro. It's man, I want to see more.
Where's hold on,
Yeah,
I got you right here.
Mm.
Hashtag free James Cook, man. He didn't do anything wrong.
Nah, I mean he's in the kitchen, but he ain't got
ain't let him
nothing to cook
cook.
with. He ain't got nothing to cook with.
Stove and no pots.
Got all the ingredients right in front of him, so I know it's frustrating him not being able to pick up anything and do anything with it. So,
Jeez,
No, they
man.
want to throw the ball 50 times again.
mm-hmm.
And then you got the vulture, Lat Murray, who's been in the league since '97. Now he's still getting
Not
touches.
97.
It feels like it, man.
And
But
just signed playoff Lenny. I wonder how that's gonna go.
for real, we got one here from Kay. Morning, fellas. Should I hop on the train and flex Keith Mitchell or go safer with Warren?
I'm
Full
guessing that's
PPR.
Jalen Warren.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So Mitchell's been a hot commodity over the past week, right?
Yes, he has been one of the heavily added players from the waiver wire, considering that he got some juice, man.
He do,
He
but
got some, he got some juice.
my issue with that is it's like there's three other people with juice on the same team that's basically in his position. That's the Gus Bus who really got the juice.
Mm-hmm.
Justice Hill, who I don't think is going away, and Lamar Jackson, who's considered quote unquote running back in that regard too. So it's like I don't know what to expect from Keaton Mitchell. Bless you.
Thank you.
I don't know what to expect. I feel like if you truly rolling the dice on that one, like for real. I mean, safer option is Warren for sure, and might end up giving you more points, but who knows?
Yeah, no. I like that, Jamar. I've been watching Jalen Warren closely. He's man, excuse me. He got some wiggle to his game, bro. And he as far as like receiving, like I think that's where he really, really shines, catching it out the backfield. And he'll go for like that explosive, one rush for 20 something yards off. He makes something out of nothing. Like I like Jalen Warren a lot. And I would go more so with like the safer pick here. Like there's no need to roll the dice. So sorry, y'all.
Bless you.
Excuse me.
How you fine? Yeah, I'm gonna go with the safe pick, Jalen Warren, as well.
Yeah, at least basically give it another week, see what exactly the touches will be for Mitchell. Because I mean, if he turns into what Devon Chan, like what happened in that running back
Man,
situation for the Dolphins, that would be amazing, right? So I say, yeah, in all seriousness, take the wait and see approach on that one.
That's a tall task there, Jamar, for him to turn into A chain. So.
I
A
mean,
very tall task. He was
but I
going
mean,
crazy.
but I think that's what people is viewing this Mitchell guy as, like something similar.
Yeah.
You want the next best thing, right?
Who knows?
Well,
Who knows?
never know. And then War Eagle said, I have T Law on the bench because he's facing the Niners.
Mm,
Don't be so
What's your
afraid
other
of the Niners right now.
what's your other quarterbacks though?
No,
What does he have?
he's starting your boy CJ.
CJ Stroud.
Mm.
Yeah. But don't, here's the thing with the Niners. Like over the past couple of weeks, man, hey,
They
they've been
haven't
getting
been
gashed.
yeah, they
They
haven't
been getting
been
gashed, man.
yeah.
As good as that defense is on paper, best defense in the league, like bar none. Like if you just going just strictly personnel, you looking at
Personnel.
the defensive backs and like that front line and like the linebackers. They got the best linebacker inside the league, in my opinion. You know what I mean? And like that dude Dre Greenlaw, like he plays like dude, like a like I don't know, man. Like the player is dating his like daughter or something like that. Like that's
Yeah.
how bad he wants to like hit you. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So,
for real.
dude, like
For
that
real.
defense, I don't know exactly what's going on with them, and I think they got a couple of weeks before like the playoffs start to right that ship. But like
Hmm.
going forward, until they put up like a solid effort on defense, I'm just gonna say like don't be so afraid to write players off over the course of the next couple of weeks whenever they are facing the Niners.
Man, I'm assuming Chase Young's playing this week, right?
I would think so. I would think so. I'm gonna say this though. I'm not sure how involved he's going to be, but I
Yeah.
think that he does see a couple of snaps because like they want to see what they got in him and how he gels with the rest of those guys. So
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and the last thing I'll say in regards to this, the moment that I saw empty calories, Kirk Cousins slice and dice up the Niners, at that point, I knew that they can be had. I knew they could be had.
Yeah.
Because as empty calories that man is, and that man can throw up some yards when he was playing, he is a statue out there in the pocket. So the fact that you couldn't even get after him and he lit y'all up, I'm like, all bets are off. Like I'm not too concerned with the quarterback against the Niners right now until they show me otherwise. So that's
Yeah.
where
I
I'm at.
mean, I mean, it is a reason they went out and tried to get another pass. Well, they went out and got another pass rusher. So
good point. Good
Yeah,
point. Yeah.
facts. All right, so we got one here from Darius. He said, "What's good, y'all?
Morning.
We got Hollywood Brown and Gibbs for T. Higgins and White.
mm.
So I'm thinking this
So
is a trade, right?
R-
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
thinking.
Okay.
and it's Rashad White.
Yeah. So I would say,
T. Higgins is out today, right? Yeah.
yeah, T. Higgins is out. So I would say I'm leaning towards if if you got Brown and Gibbs, I'm leaning towards keeping that. But I would say ask me again after today. Because I want to see two things, and that's more so the two players that's on the left side, Brown and Gibbs. I just want to see what the how the volume is for Gibbs in that backfield now with Montgomery, and I definitely want to see what Hollywood looking like with Kyler Murray.
Yep.
That's what I really want to see. Because if I'm thinking what I'm thinking for both of them, I'm thinking you should keep those are on your
Keep
team.
that. Yeah.
I'm with you when you're right, bro. Like you took the words right out of my mouth. I was gonna say the same exact thing. But the crazy thing is though, now if Hollywood Brown does look productive, do you think that this person will still be willing to make this deal or not? Like, would they cancel it like after this week? So it's like, you kind of gotta like to gamble now. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
All right, because it's what a lot of trade deadlines are coming up, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah, so I would definitely wait and see. And then also the other thing that concerns me is as much as I like T. Higgins as a player, his availability just in general is not usually there either. That's the other part for me.
yeah. He's
So
always in the so-called sick book.
he is.
Yeah.
So we'll see. So yeah, definitely I would take the wait and see approach if you can on that one. All right, so we got one here from Millie. Good morning. Primetime Wilson at Buff. Oh, we got the car show in Minnesota. Oof. Am I
Got
crazy? Am I crazy to let Russ cook at Buffalo more than Derek Carr and trusting Derek Carr? Because I'm leaning towards Russ on this one.
uh, no, I don't. To be honest, no, I don't think so.
No, you're not crazy for thinking that. But
I,
here's the thing. Like I'm gonna say both of these guys will maybe give you similar production. I know that Buffalo. Let me tell you something. If this game isn't a blowout, I'm scratching my head against Buffalo because like Buffalo has not been what we thought that they should be this year. Not even close to it. Considering the fact that over the past couple of weeks, man, they've been looking janky, bro. Like, and it's not even like I don't know what's going on there. They got one light there, Dalton Kincaid. It's been fantastic. A lot of people predict him to be the next best fantasy tight end. You know, him and Laporta. So maybe those guys are, it's almost about time for Kelsey to ride off in like the sunset. But that's neither here nor there. Between these two, I mean, similar production can be had, in my opinion. Both of these
Yeah.
guys are on the road, right? Neither one of these guys are at home. Like that was the first thing I looked at that would kind of sway my pick. But mm, I mean, I guess what have you done for me lately? Wilson has been pretty good this year. If we're just looking statistically, from
Yeah.
QB rating to TD to interception ratio, he hasn't turned the ball much over as of late. So maybe a slighter edge is should be given to Sierra's husband. So I
I mean, last week you was asking me about keys to the bus for a player, but
yeah.
I tell you this much: I've been like driving this bus against the Bills for a couple of weeks now,
Mm.
so I can pull up to you next week if you want to, or right after this game on Monday. And
We shall see. It's a primetime game. Buffalo needs to make a statement. This should be a statement game for them. No holds barred. Seriously, like they need to, get the Vaseline and get whatever that they need to do to be able to get this done, bro. Like it should be a route. It should be, or else I'm sorry, I'm scratching my head. Joe Burrow and them boys, it seemed like they found their stride, man. Like you should be afraid. And the crazy thing is, I think the best two AFC teams as of today are in the same division, and that's our division. Unfortunately, where everyone has 5 or more wins. Crazy division,
that's wild.
crazy tough.
Best division in football. No,
Yep. If the playoffs were to start today, everybody would be in it. Every single last team inside the AFC North.
that's crazy, but rightfully so. So yeah, I cannot trust Derek Carr in general. I can't do it. I got to let Russ cook on this one. So Sierra husband it is for me.
What you thinking, Ian?
To be honest, I mean, like you guys said, it could be similar production, but I mean, he does have. So I look at it like this. No, Russell Wilson hasn't been turning over the ball a lot this
Mhm.
year, and he's been pretty productive, even though their record might not be the best. But I haven't seen him really throw for no crazy numbers yet this year. Uh, you know, um, if need be, if you're looking for that type of production, I think it would go more to Derek Carr. So I feel like he does have more weapons than Russell Wilson, but Derek Carr can turn the ball over though. So uh, I'll I'll probably lean toward Russell Wilson. He's been the more taking care of the ball more.
All right. So trifecta for Sierra's husband. So good luck to you. Let us know how that goes. We got one here from Trigger Finger. Let's see. Flex question: how crazy am I to start Trenton Irwin with no T. Higgins and maybe no Jamar Chase over George Kittle, who never does well with both Deebo and Ayuk are playing?
Mm.
This is kind of true with when Deebo and I are playing, honestly.
I the thought process is not crazy.
No, it's not.
Now the results are I don't know what to tell you, but the thought process I get it wholeheartedly.
Mm-hmm.
But with
Um,
Deebo coming off that injury, you don't want it to be a situation where George Kittle have a 3, 4 touchdown game again.
No, and not just that is Trent Irwin is like so far down the tight ends list as far as like being able to play, and I get it. Like just theoretically, this makes sense, right? It makes a bunch of sense. But then you kind of come back to reality, and you're thinking like it's still George Kittle at the end of the day.
Yep,
You know what I mean? And he definitely does have a primary role inside that offense, even though it doesn't show on a week to week basis. Like I'm gonna say this: if I'm picking 5 games, just any 5 game stretch, I'm gonna say Kittle is gonna be productive 3 of that 5, and Irwin is gonna be productive 1 of that 5. So it just it comes down to chance. You know what I'm saying?
for sure.
So for that, I'm gonna give it to Kittle. But your mindset here isn't off at all, especially if Jamar Chase doesn't play. Who's going to get the ball? Like,
that's
is your boy going to have the best game of his career? The slot wide receiver there? Like, I don't know.
I mean that's
I mean, it's not crazy to how he put it.
No, no, it's
it's
really not.
not.
I know me personally though, with a guy like George Kittle, he's a top 3 tight end in the league. So every week, even if he does have a week where he's not that productive, if he's not injured, I gotta start George Kittle.
I'm rolling with you when you're right, bro. I'm gonna go to Saint Ian. Jamar, it looks like
He got you.
you thinking over there, man. You looking like Dr. Martin Luther King in one of these pictures that I saw up on Instagram, bro. So.
I have a dream.
That
I
one day.
oh man, dude. I'm trying to like make a case for him
Okay.
to be right on this one. I'm thinking that he should do this
Mm.
because if this is PPR, I'm definitely thinking he should probably do this if Chase is not playing.
Yep.
If Chase is not playing, that's the word. If he's
Yeah,
not
don't
playing.
worry. I got the injury app loaded, bro. Like I got it ready to go because like that's gonna mean a bunch for how you even look at Joe Burrow for today. So.
Yeah, and that's that game in general, like the outcome
Mm-hmm.
of that game, because that makes things really interesting. Because outside of Tyler Boyd and Joe Mixon catching in the backfield, like who else catching the ball, right?
Ooh, that does give a little uptick to Joe Mixon. All right, all right. So it makes me feel a little bit better that I'm playing him this week. Then, so that's all I needed. I just needed a little bit more motivation to play Joe Mixon. I already had him in my lineup, but thank you, Jamar. I appreciate that.
Oh yeah, yeah, no problem. Yeah, I would say if it's PPR, I would say do it.
Mm,
If he's not playing, I say
bold,
do
man.
it.
Ooh, that's bold, Jamar. But hey, I'm not here trying to sway you. So I'm
No,
still roll with Kittle.
hey, I get it. I get it. So I'm a full believer in your mindset, but what everybody is saying across the board is 100% understandable and whatnot. So on this one, definitely use your gut feeling on this. But I would say do it. I would say do it. All right. As we I guess await more questions here, we do have a London game, and anybody with questions with this game in particular, we will prioritize because we definitely don't want to leave out anybody with any questions on that.
Yep.
Um, Sean, I think you alluded to it earlier. This might be a grinded out type
Mm-hmm.
slugfest here. I do like running backs for both teams a lot.
Absolutely. Yep.
Jonathan Taylor, I think every week he's gotten more and more volume there, and he got the end zone last week. Ramondre Stevenson, if I'm not mistaken, that's the week they played the Commanders, right? Was that last week?
Stevenson. I
Yeah,
want to say yes.
yeah.
I'll double check that.
'Cause we we talked about them last week.
Okay, I thought that was. I couldn't remember that was
And he
last
ended
week
up
or two
having
weeks
a
ago.
decent. He ended up having a decent
See,
game.
see, and I was like, I know, I'm like, I just something tell me this man is gonna be all right, and he was. But
Yep, it was against Washington last week. 9 attempts, 87 yards, TD. He had that really, really long run as well.
Right.
he
Yeah.
did, and just watching that replay, like, yeah, that looked pretty good to me. So yeah, I like both of those guys. Michael Pittman, I like. They did not bring over J.C. Jackson. I feel like there's a doghouse situation going on there.
Doghouse situation, man. That dude is. Look, man, he's one bad game away from being a bum, bro. Like, I'm sorry. Like, dude, they paid him bro.
Yeah.
He
He
got a
got crazy
bag.
money. Yeah, he
He
got
got a
crazy money in
bag for
LA.
nothing. For nothing.
Yeah, he had that what? I think he had like he had a year with like 10 interceptions or something like that. But after that, I mean, he's pretty much been kind of. I know he got hurt a little bit after that, but he's been
Ooh-wee.
kind of missing in the wind.
Is he a shell of himself? Is that what's happening, or he
Maybe
just?
look, man. I mean,
I
I'm
mean,
not
'cause
ready
they
to
gave
write him
up on
off
him
yet.
quick. I mean, LA gave up on him quick. In the middle of a deal.
I'm thinking there's more to that than just production. There had to been some clashing personalities, something else with that
Maybe.
besides.
It possible, with the emergence of Asante Samuel Jr. and the other players over there could have been.
It's a possibility, but it just seems like the Patriots are known to get the best out of their corners for whatever it is, and they've been looking to fill a hole left by Christian Gonzalez at the beginning of the season for like the
Yeah.
longest. So it's we shall see. But this is his last stand for me, bro. Like, if he don't get it together, man, like, I'm gonna just pay it, play it like he just doesn't exist to me anymore.
Oh, like James, like James Harden. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't get him started, Deshaun. On James
Oh
Harden.
yeah. Hey, hey, Luke and my boys took care of business on them boys the other day. So
Yeah,
and
for sure.
shout out to that Mavs announcer for lighting James Harden up. That was
yeah.
that was mic drop. All right, but I guess back to this matchup here. So Pittman, I feel like he can do his thing. Josh Downs, who's been pretty good overall this year, nursing that knee injury. He is going to play. I think there's a little caution here. So if you are a Josh Downs owner right now and viable for that flex spot, like, are you rolling the dice on him today in this matchup, or you give it another week?
On Josh Downs?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna give it another week because it's like you mentioned, he's been a young bright spot for this team this year. Like, they had like a bunch of turmoil like the Colts have. I think Zaire Franklin missed last week and he's leading the league in like tackles. Dude, it's like every clip, bro. He's in every play. Like, if it's a Colts game on defense and you pause the TV, I guarantee you're gonna see Franklin up on like the back of the jersey. Any play. Dude has just been crazy across the field. But they've been having like their ups and downs this season. But literally Downs been up. Downs been up. You know what I mean? So it's my cousin Vic put me on to him or whatever. It was like, yo, this young bull is gonna be something. I'm like, all right. I looked into it and like I've been following him over the past couple of games. I can see exactly why he says that. So, but no, I think whenever you want to go out in a game like this, Jamar, like we already mentioned, is going to be a gritty one. Like, you would want to protect your investment. So hopefully, like, they don't put them in too many positions where, like, we done seen like some crazy injuries this year to where people knees got bent back, and it's just super unfortunate. So I would think that they would tread lightly about putting them in too many positions for today. So I would say, give it another week, see how it looks out there, and move forward accordingly.
Okay. And then, Ian, I'm gonna ask you this question here in relevance to this game. Minshew mania, as we know, he could be hit or miss, but
Yeah, for sure.
with the likes of Patrick Mahomes, Tua, Jalen Hurts, and Brett Ripien on a bye. Is Minshew Mania a streaming option today in 10 and
Yeah, I
team,
mean,
12 team leagues?
yeah, for sure. I personally have him started today, especially against the Patriots. He'll give you a game where he'll give you. I think a couple weeks ago he had like four total touchdowns, three passing, one rushing. But then he'll give you a game where he probably does absolutely nothing. But against this Patriots defense, I think he's a good play. With Jonathan Taylor too back as well in the fold, so I think he's a good play.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. So, see, the next topic I was going to bring up is the return of Kyler Murray,
Mm.
but it kind of, I'm going to pivot slightly, just a slight pivot, because the question kind of coincidentally just happens to be something like that. We got one here from Elliot. Kyler or Stroud? PPR.
Give us those matchups again, Jamar.
All right, so we got Kyler Murray at home against the Falcons. We got CJ Stroud. Matter of
CJ
fact,
in Cincinnati, right?
in Cincinnati. And what school did CJ go to again?
The Ohio State University.
All right, so
These are both of
whew,
my guys, though.
they are. Go ahead and have first dibs at this one then.
I'm gonna go with CJ though. With Kyler coming off he's still coming off an injury. He gotta still knock that rust off. Even though um, he gives you that running ability. He'll just take off. But I don't know how much taking off he'll do today. Coming off the ACL, fresh off
That's
ACL injury.
right. That's the. I think that's the number. That's probably the ultimate question for fantasy
1000%.
purposes is how much of a floor is he going to have with his legs? Because
Yeah.
if he's going to be out here running around like 8 rushing attempts for like 70 yards or something like that, just scrambling all over the place, then you feel really good.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, first game back, fresh off of ACL. It's not like a shoulder or anything, or a wrist or something that magnitude. So,
Serious. Yeah, it's serious. I mean, so first I want to say, Jamar, like you already know that Ian was gonna pick, OSU over OU any day. So like that was already like you already know which way he was gonna lean with that. But his analogy, it made sense. You hit the key component there, Ian, and that is like what makes Kyler great is his ability to use his legs. You know what I mean? Like,
hmm
he that little dude can just those little legs be getting it,
That's true.
boy. Like I
Yeah,
am telling you,
Bro.
man. And it's like that's what made Kyler great. Is he going to be able to do that coming off an ACL injury? Like, are they going to be cautious with him? Maybe only give him a couple of rushes here and there just to, just to get that feeling back of him. You know what I mean? Being able, maybe a couple of design runs, but not too many. So, but we just mentioned how good this kid from Ohio State University has been, and there's been a lot of flack upon. I mean, unfortunately, I gotta even say, y'all got Justin Fields is
Justin.
like
Yeah,
Ohio State couldn't produce a quarterback worthy of just a NFL starting spot caliber, let alone a fantasy starter from week to week. But CJ Stroud has done that. And I'm not only going to take a shot at you guys as quarterback, I'm going to take a shot at my own, considering the fact that he has more touchdowns than Kenny Pickett, which is
in his career,
crazy. Like
which is
I've been seeing
wild.
that, bro. And it's like,
Which is
y'all know what like the
wild.
Arthur fist looked like, when he was about to clock
Yeah,
when he was about to clock
I
DW.
had
So
it.
like that's
I had that on his shirt, bro.
that's how I was looking, you know what I mean? Every time like that meme came up, but I can't even be mad at it because like CJ Stroud has been that good. So it's Elliot, I can't go away from that right now. I just Stroud is that dude until further notice.
All right, so I'm gonna play devil's advocate here, just a little bit. What you all are saying, I 100% agree with. But just to play devil's advocate here, CJ Stroud has not been quite the same fantasy player on the road than he is at home. So I'm throwing that out there. Also, somehow, some way, the Bengals defense is not terrible. They're not. They're actually
No,
pretty solid. So I'm worried if that pass rush is going to really affect him on the road here. That's my thing with that. So, like I said, what y'all saying is not wrong. I'm just throwing that out there, and a part of me wants to be froggy and just say, you know what, Kyler got something to prove out here. Kyler is not only you know, playing for himself, but he also like trying to see if he's gonna be an Arizona Cardinal next year. Is he gonna be on a different team? He could be auditioning for other teams. I mean, Kyler got something to got something to prove here too. So I think he might come
Yeah.
out like just balls deep, paws out here and just
Oh, Jesus,
do
man! I'm glad.
do his thing.
Okay.
Y'all started up early, man.
Oh no.
So I would not mind if you take Kyler today, but CJ Stroud is
Yeah.
by far the safer option by far. But I tell you this much: in my 20-team league, I'm starting Kyler today. I
I,
could start Geno. I'm starting Kyler.
yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been trying to get my hands on Kyler in both of my leagues. So
And in tournament plays for DraftKings, I'm playing Kyler on a couple of teams. I'm just saying. So yeah, definitely good luck to you, Elliot. Let us know how you do. We got a very interesting question here from Trigger. He said, running back Payne, start Justice Hill over AJ Dillon. So my only question is, and this is more so directed to the Steelers fan, please don't bang the drum, but how good is that run defense for Pittsburgh?
It's been more so hit or miss. So I'm not sure if you guys saw like the injury to Cole Holcomb or whatever. Like it was bad. Like it was bad to the fact where my brother sent it to me, and it's like I knew that was bad watching the game when he left the game, but like we're missing some pieces as far as being able to stop the run, and it hasn't been the ability to do so. Haven't been there, but off the same token, you got to understand we do got Cam Hayward back, the man in the middle, and he was listed as questionable for this game, but I think he's leaning more towards playing. So that's going to be a huge contributing factor in stopping a run whenever you got a player like Cam Hayward being able to clog the middle the way that he does. So but to answer this question, and just because you told me not to, like I have to, you know what I mean? Considering that, still a nation, here we go. So, but it is, as far as this question goes, man, it's no warm and fuzzies at all. And I mean, trigger finger, like you already said it, running back Pain. It sounds like a bad R&B album. You know what I mean? Like, you got like the worst song on this album on repeat with these two guys.
So wait. So with Pain, I feel like if we're talking about an R&B album, we're talking about like guys singing in the rain, crying.
Yeah.
So we got Ray J One Wish on there. We got Usher, you got it bad on there.
Let it burn.
Let it burn. We got that one too. And that's a heck of an album so far. Whew.
I'm going Justice Hill on that one.
Yeah, I was going to say that, and simply because, I mean, yeah, they're going against the Browns, but I'm trusting the offense that could probably move the ball more and probably has a better opportunity to score, and so I trust Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens offense more so than that sorry guy playing quarterback for the Packers. So there you go.
Yeah, just to play devil's advocate, I'm gonna go Dylan, just because you guys picked Justice Hill, because I think that there's no big difference between the two. I don't think it's gonna hurt or help us in any way, shape, or form. So I'm going AJ Dillon.
All right, fair enough. So good luck to you. Please let us know how that goes. That was painful. That was painful. I guess the only thing missing from that R&B album was a Drake verse. Lord. All right, we got one here from
Downs.
Dang. Okay. Davis and Josh Downs the rest of the season.
Yep.
Yeah.
Spare yourself the heartbreak. Spare yourself the heartbreak, Mo Diesel. Look.
Can't call all three.
it was a stretch in which Gabe Davis scored in 4 straight games, right? And the crazy thing is, I think like 3 out of those 4 games I played him. So I'm looking at myself like, yeah, I'm the smartest guy in the room. You know what I'm saying? And I think that I won every single one of those games that I started. And then, reality started to set in. And I don't even think that he had even a target last week. Not even a target. Dalton Kincaid is a real thing here, gentlemen. Like, he really is. I got him fired up in like a couple of leagues. Because of the Broncos' inability to stop tight ends. Like, they are one of the worst teams in regard to opposing tight end production. So for that reason, I'm starting Kincaid a bunch. But I think that Jamar, you and I mentioned it for years now. Like, man, like who's going to be that number 2? Right beside the great Stephon Diggs, and yes, he is great. I think that guy is going to be Kincaid. I really do. He is a tight end, but he's basically like a wide receiver. So.
Pretty much upgraded form with Dawson Knox. As far as your boy Gabe, he had 2 targets. One of them I do recall happening because that was the play that Josh Allen threw a pick.
Okay, so yep, you're right. You are absolutely.
I'm sitting here like, what are you doing?
How many catches did he have though, Jamar?
Goose egg.
How many yards did he have, Jamar?
Goose egg.
So he was out there getting cardio, huh? Just burning people on plays, and
I mean,
I can't trust it.
I mean, he's getting prepared for the Boston Marathon. I get it. Jeez. Like, do it somewhere else, bro. Do it on the practice squad.
He is killing me, bro. Like
he got really 5 touchdowns on the year too.
Crazy. But mention like I mentioned, like out of those 5, I think 4 came in like a straight week.
Yep. Bam. Against week 2 against the Raiders, week 3 against the Commanders, week 4 against the Dolphins, week 5 against the Jags.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I'm taking Downs. Saying Downs got a lot more upside, a lot more target share within that offense.
Absolutely.
With Minshew Mania.
There you go.
So yeah, good luck to you on that one. Mo Diesel, like, subscribe, share, continue to rock with us. We got one here from Elliot again. So, Jerome Ford or Drake London in the flex. I say this much: I do not like Ford today at all against the Ravens.
Gotta go with Drizzy in the flex.
How many Kingdom boys got who, man?
They on the road against Arizona.
Every time I pick Drake, man, he burns me, bro. Like, but like every time, every single. And it's like I sit and I look, I'm like, man, I'm glad I made that decision. Like, not even like an hour into like the day. This is like at 1:00 p.m. Central Standard Time, and like I look, Drake London, 4-yard touchdown. And it's like I'm just.
I mean, the last time Drake London scored, he was in London.
Really? No, that sucks.
But
like 4-5 weeks ago.
But he's been double digits in the 8 games he played. He's been double digits in 6 games. So I mean,
yeah, that makes me feel good. So yeah,
and also majority of those games was with Ritter and not Shane Falco at quarterback. I feel more comfortable with Taylor Heineke throwing him the ball than I did with Ritter.
Yeah.
I take
Footsteps Falco.
So I got Drake London in 3 leagues, I believe, man. You think I should like give it a go inside of one just to?
Yeah, just
if you can afford it, yeah.
I kind of can a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And one definitely can't because like I'm mincemeat in that one, bro. Like straight up. So.
Oh man. So yeah, I'll take London. I feel like he has a good chance of scoring today too.
So 3 for London.
There you go.
Trifecta.
So good luck, Elliot. Let us know how you do. We got one here from Western. Good morning. Connor, Cook, or Kirk? Bang that drum.
Let's go. Steelers Nation. Here we go.
Oh, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, so, all right, one thing's for sure. I'm not playing James Cook in the flex here.
Nope.
That man can't. Man, he's handcuffed, man. Where my hashtag? I'm sick of this.
He
It's,
really
it's Jam-
is, man. Yeah, he ain't even handcuffed, bro. It's like that old school like chain and ball that they have up on like the.
Oh yeah, for
I mean, that
sure.
makes more sense for like a running back.
Hey, does he have the white and black
Mm-hmm.
striped suit too
Yeah.
with the
Yeah,
hat
for
on?
sure.
Oh man, look like the picture of when you play Monopoly when they say you to go to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Oh boy. All right, let me get back to the question here. So that means you either flirting with either Kirk or Connor. Can one of you all do me a favor and
Yeah.
check the weather in Jacksonville?
Yeah, I sure can.
Is Jamar gonna take Christian Kirk?
Don't say that too loud. Hey,
Right now it's looking cloudy, and about game time is going to be cloudy. No precipitation is look like it's going to be inside the forecast.
What's
67 degrees.
what's the wind though? That's the part
The
I want to know.
wind gusts are up to 16 miles per hour and will continue throughout the day. So
Hmm.
16 miles an hour. Not terrible, but it
It's like
might
enough.
it might
Dang.
affect a field goal or two for sure.
All right. Okay. So thank you for that.
No
They
problem.
was they was talking about yesterday. I was hearing like somewhere in the 20s as far as the miles per hour. I'm like,
Okay. I mean it could change, yeah, potentially.
all right. So yeah, it's either between Kirk or Connor here. You know, Connor's first game back. I feel like, jeez, I feel like both of them can score today too.
Mm-hmm. But I'm gonna go with the more short thing. I'm gonna say Connor. Like, look, I'm not saying that Connor has been Christian McCaffrey-esque because honestly, no one has. No one has scored in as many games as Christian McCaffrey has over the course of basically almost a full NFL season. Man, it's starting to get crazy. But Kirk is a very, very good play today with Jamar BFF and Zay Jones being out. So I know
Hmm.
Jamar is heartbroken. But Christian Kirk, like every league that that I have him in, I'm actually playing him today inside of my flex. But I don't have James Conner in any of those leagues, so that'll be like the only thing that kind of shakes it, shakes me one way or the other. But both the two first guys that you have there, not a bad issue to have here, Western Good.
Um,
Go ahead and give
yeah,
it to us, Jamar. You gonna say
Yeah,
it?
somebody make a case for my boy Christian Kirk, man. Please. Jamar, you the last person left, man. Come on,
I
do
think
it.
I think I think it's gonna be Jamar. I'll go with Christian Kirk on this one.
Thank
Honestly.
you. Thank you.
Come on, Jamar. Come on home.
Jamar, this is a safe space. You know that, right?
oh man. Oh boy. Um,
Oh my God, bro.
no,
It's
I'm
killing us.
literally
It's killing us.
no. It's not even that. It's like I'm seriously on the fence here. I'm on the fence because both of them probably give you similar production. Both of them, I feel like
I
gonna find the
completely
end
agree.
zone.
Yeah.
Oh, did that game start already? Yep.
They're singing the national anthem. It's man, I'm gonna say Connor, but it's basically a coin flip with me. In all honesty, I'm
Okay.
at a coin flip for real.
All right.
Because I'm starting to think like who has the opportunity to score 2 touchdowns at this point. Yeah, I can see Connor doing that. So I got Connor, but I feel like you can't go either or.
No.
You can't go with the first two.
This is okay. If it was anybody else, you would have probably picked them over Connor. I understand.
Yeah.
It's Christian Kirk. I get it. You don't like him.
We're gonna move on here. Thank you, Western, and also thank you for letting him sound the drum again. Jesus.
Yes. Go.
All right. Good luck to you. Let us know how you do. Also, everyone, join the Discord. Please join the Discord. We've been having conversations throughout the whole week. especially if you got questions about Monday night games, Thursday games, waiver wire additions, trade scenarios, even though trade deadline's coming up. Join the Discord. If you're on YouTube, it's the pinned message there. You can't miss it. But if you need me to post it again, I will. Here in a couple of minutes. Moving on, we got one here from Grant. Good morning, Grant. All right, full PPR need 2. We got Bijan, we got Rashad, we got Stevenson. We need to hurry up and get an answer on that one here. Oh, I think it might be too late.
It is too late. It is because it's already past the 30 mark. But hopefully he did start Stevenson.
Because I would have went Stevenson
and White. Yep, me too. Same.
So, Grant, let us know who you started, man. Sorry we didn't get to you in time, but those are the 2 that we definitely would have played there. And apparently we got a Lions fan here from Ted. Lions bring that Motor City Madhouse to the West Coast. Let's go.
Hey, them boys, man, like they got a lot to cheer about. They got a lot to cheer about.
I mean, they running with the North, which is crazy.
Look, I mean, they are. I'm about to put them in the same category as the Miami Dolphins, as in they're beating the teams they're supposed to beat, and losing the teams they that puts them in that tier. Yeah, that's my only issue with them. But this would be a good measuring stick, though.
Yeah, it ain't got nothing to do with Jamar being like a Bears fan or anything in the same business. So why would he give them props or anything? Look, I'm gonna say this. Look, these dudes been the laughing stock of like the NFL for like the past
20 years, 20 to 30
Thank
years.
you. Since well before like my kids were born. And here's the thing. I have nothing but respect for that head coaching job. As far as I am concerned, Dan Campbell is 8th of the year. Like right now, in my opinion. Yeah. So what
especially
they have done, like, get your ish off. Get your ish off. Motor City, like you guys are up right now. And it is, you got a stellar offensive cast. You guys are coming along strong up on defense. And you actually are a joy to watch now. Like before, man, Thanksgivings were a little dry. Probably as dry as like some bad turkey because you guys play every Thursday. You know what I mean? So, but now it's man, I'm happy to see those boys up on the lineup because it is exciting football to
watch. You're right. You're right. So yeah. I mean, that is one of the games. Like just from a football standpoint, I'm very anxious to see between those 2. So I just want to see if they can rise to the challenge. I also want to see if the Chargers can rise to the challenge as well. So I'm very curious.
Your boy Jack Harlow go be in the building, man. He's supposed to be performing,
Who boy is that?
I thought that was your boy, Jack Harlow. No, the rapper.
Bruh.
I mean,
he said, bruh.
Oh, okay.
Anybody gotta have somebody carrying him across that muddy what was it, Kentucky Derby that one time?
Yeah, man.
I don't even want to talk about it. I don't know what was going on here, bro.
I thought he was Byron Leftwich. Oh man. All right, so we got one here from Jenna. Welcome back. Jake Ferguson or Logan Thomas? That's interesting. So Ferguson's
been kind of annoying lately. Annoying to the fact where it's like, because I think he caught a touchdown pass that I believe was intended for CeeDee Lamb, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah. I didn't like that, but as far as fantasy production goes, he's been okay. He's been pretty good. So let me go ahead and just pull up his little rap sheet here.
So
2 touchdowns over the past couple of games, 14 targets over the past 2. He gets a Giants defense that is, JV-esque. So
yeah, definitely JV-esque.
So I'm going with Jake. I'm going with Jake Ferguson in. Like I am.
But Logan Thomas is the safer pick in my opinion, but I'm gonna go with Jake Ferguson as well.
All right, so we rolling with Jake with State Farm. That's what happened here. I mean, I'll say this much. Once again, that Commanders Seahawks environment, I'm just throwing that out there. But I'm definitely with Ferguson on this one. He's starting to turn into what Dalton Schultz was.
Low key. low key here because like they have been searching for Brent. Like, where's Brandon Cooks? Like, I know he's been injured. And Michael Gallup was supposed to be, kind of like that guy besides,
Got that
CD, but he
check and
hasn't
he
been
ain't
there.
did
So
nothing since then.
Oh,
facts.
oh, oh! I know you saw they signed your former Steeler,
I
Martavis
seen that
Bryant.
Martavis Bryant. Like they were looking for like a
Yeah.
big guy. So
Why?
like, look, any former Steeler player is going to get love from me for the contributions that they gave to, Steeler Nation. So I mean, I wish him the best. He got reinstated on some positive ish. So go ahead. Also, Pollard and Lamb in my lineup. Oh no, oh no.
Cowboys lineup.
So,
Love Lamb, love him absolutely. Top
so,
5 wide receiver player again this week. So
so just I'm gonna try to give you some warm and fuzzies to all
please
the
do,
Tony
Jamar.
to all the Tony Pollard, owners this year. So just so you know, I'm gonna just pivot over to my upgrade list. I got Sam Howell quarterback. Look at that, I got Tony Pollard at
Wow.
running back. I got Tony
Mm.
Pollard, and it's because the last time that man scored was Week 1, and guess who did he play? He played the Giants. He
Mm.
played the Giants, and it was on the road. Remember, the Giants got embarrassed 40-0 on national TV.
Okay.
So, Tony, I don't expect him to score 2 touchdowns, but is it around the possibility he can score 2 touchdowns today? Absolutely. Based on this game flow, they're going against Tommy Danny DeVito at quarterback. Like, what are we doing here? The only offense they have is Saquon Barkley, and I feel like he just about to actually go to Cancun on them in a few. Like, he had no point to be running out there anymore with them.
Okay.
So yeah, just game flow, just like you said, their JV defense. Like, I think Tony Pollard is going to be excellent today.
Oh, I'm sorry, bro. I gotta hold you to that.
I mean,
I gotta hold you to. Look, I'm not saying like you started to give me a little bit of the warm and fuzzies. Jenna, I got Tony Pollard in my lineup today as well in the league that I do have him in. One league I'm playing him, the other league not so much, but because I can afford to do that. But Tony Pollard is my RB2 in the league. But okay, Jamar, I'm with you. You like it's something in here. Don't know how warm and fuzzy it is, but we'll see.
Look, the last time that I was, adamant on the player, I led us to salvation. That was Brees Hall. That's
Brees
what
Hall.
I led us to salvation.
Okay.
So yeah, Jenna, let us know how you do. Reminder, people, join the Discord, because it's definitely getting some good conversation in there. We're building a community there. It extends off the podcast, so just come and join. Itty Bitty said, top of the AM, fellas. I'm assuming a question is coming in the near future with that one. So while we wait, just to let you know, New England is moving the football.
They are in the red zone. Ball is on Indiana's 14.
Yeah, they doing their thing. Even Mac Jones completed a pass or two already. I'm stunned. Andre is, he caught one of them passes as I expected, but he's running good. Even Zeke is running all right. I mean, who knows? Maybe a change of scenery across the ocean is what they needed. Then again, it is New England. But Kyler Murray can. There's a wide range of outcomes with Kyler Murray and everybody involved with this Arizona Cardinals offense. What I'm hoping for and what I think will happen, especially this week, is Hollywood Brown, I feel like, will be a top 20 play this week. I strongly feel that way. I feel like James Conner, with him coming back at the same time, I feel like he will be a top 20 play at running back this week. Trey McBride, I'm curious. I'm very curious to see what happens here, because as we know, the last week, maybe not so much, but 2 weeks ago, I mean, McBride was amazing. There's no Zach Ertz. I mean, as we know, tight ends could be a very, very good security blanket for guys. But also, just more so for Kyler himself, 2 things to look out for. One is the rushing part. That's the number one thing when we talked about it earlier.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I just want to see, the target share overall with everyone. We expect the majority of it to go to Hollywood, but I want to see who else can be relevant here in this offense, because I mean, going forward, I feel like there should be an upgrade to everybody on that team.
Yeah.
But I'm just curious to see what Ian's boy Kyler can do today. And I feel like I'm glad he's, starting today against Atlanta and not like going against Philadelphia or somebody,
You're right.
in Philly or something like that. So,
Yeah.
I'm just curious here because I feel like there's a lot of people that stash Kyler Murray, a lot of people that have been trying to add him on the waiver here in the last couple of weeks. They'll probably need help at quarterback, you know, especially if you swung and missed on a couple of people out here at that position, or if you got people on by, you just needed somebody to fill in. So yeah, that's my thoughts on Kyler. Any additional thoughts there, or are we keeping it moving?
No, we good.
No, keeping it moving. We already mentioned the ability, like how he's going to use his legs, but I mean, it's just good that when Kyler comes back, that James Conner is back right there with him, another familiar face. So I think that bodes well for both of them.
Absolutely. So, all right. So upgrades and downgrades. I know I didn't get to finish the upgrades, but like I said, Sam Howell quarterback against Seattle. I like that a lot. Tony Pollard. I know Deshaun was very happy to hear that.
Absolutely.
And a bunch of Tony Pollard owners out there because if I'm not mistaken, he said one more week and he's ready to grab the keys to that bus. He's ready. Now I'll say this way: if he can't get it done against the Giants, by all means, you can have the bus. I give you ownership to the bus. You can just do what you want with that bus. Tank Dell today. I mean, because there's no more Nico, no Collins today. Tank Dell has a lot of upside in that matchup. They're going to need it in order for them to have a chance. I do like Dalton Schultz. I know we just joked about Jake Ferguson being the new Dalton Schultz and there goes Mac Jones just taking a sack like a dummy.
Who sacked him? Who sacked him?
I can't even tell you.
Okay, I'll tell you.
They'll show the replay in a second.
I can't
Buckner.
I
think it's Buckner.
Nope. It wasn't Buckner because I got Buckner inside the league. It was Dayo Odin Yingbo.
Okay.
God, I know I butchered that. But yeah, sack for a loss of 5.
Yeah, 54. All right. So, and then downgrades. Derek Carr, he's on my downgrade list today. I'm just not trusting Derek Carr on the road right now, especially with all his incarcerated wide receivers. I just can't do it.
No, Jacoby Myers, don't say it ain't so.
Yeah, Jacoby Myers. I think I'm going to trust Jacoby Myers against DJ Reed and Sauce Gardner. I think not.
No, sir.
And I would Aiden O'Connell throwing the ball. I cannot do it. Jerome Ford against that arguably the best defense in the league. And Baltimore there, I can see it. And then Cade Otton, I mean, honestly, tight end is, it's all a dark throw at this point. So
I saw somebody calling him Cade Cotton because he was soft up on Twitter.
That's hilarious. Yeah. All right, so we got one here from Itty Bitty. All right, so Saquon, Madison, Gus, Hawkinson need one flex and one tight end. Okay.
So it looks like you have no choice but to go Hawkinson, the tight end, right? If you need one tight end. So for the flex, I'm going Gus, bro. Listen.
He has been a touchdown machine.
Man, like that's it. 1 yard line, Gus. 2 yard line, Gus. 3 yard line, Gus.
That Gus bus is a real thing, bro.
Yeah, so I'm going the last two there. And it's crazy because the first name on there is Saquon.
And even still with Danny DeVito at quarterback these days, like Saquon's still getting production.
He is.
But it's like, man, that's rough. On the road at Dallas with DeVito at quarterback. Not even Danny Crimes. We're talking about DeVito. We're talking about the Penguin out here. That's the real criminal. Like, I can't do it. So yeah, I guess the Gus bus, because when I tried to write him off, he didn't write back, and he just drove that ball right on into the end zone. So yeah, I guess the Gus bus it is on that one. So he got Kincaid.
Oh, okay. No,
Mm,
keep
yeah,
Kincaid there, bro. Keep him there. I already
Yeah,
mentioned that Denver is in like the very, very bottom of stopping tight ends. And Kincaid can potentially eat this game, bro. Like for real, he's been revving up. Like that engine is is slowly revving. It's slowly revving for him to have like finally have like that breakout, string of games here for Kincaid. So I think Kincaid's going to be special going forward.
yeah, I would start Kincaid. And Hawkinson, I don't think it's going to be a bad option at all with
No.
Miles at quarterback. But like you mentioned, Kincaid's probably the number 2 option on that offense.
Mm-hmm.
But if Josh Allen don't lay an egg on Monday, that's what I'm gonna say. Um, all right, so yeah, good luck to you there. We got one here from Eric. He says, "Who should I start at flex today? Full PPR. We got Dawson, we got Singletary, we got Taysom Hill. Whew. So Singletary, he showed me last week that when he get the keys to the car, he not even leaving the driveway. So
yeah.
I'm a little upset on that one. Not saying that he could probably leave the driveway and go down the block to the stop sign this time, but I don't know about that one. Dotson is interesting. Dotson is interesting.
Yeah, it's only Dotson or Hill for me, and it's like so. You
Yeah.
guys already mentioned like no matter where Taysom Hill plays, whether it be quarterback, running back, wide receiver, postal worker, construction worker, he can basically give you production from anywhere. Ian, you mentioned it earlier. He's like a cheat code, right? A fantasy
Yep.
cheat code. So
Yep.
um, Dotson's been coming along here.
Yeah. The last couple
Dawson's
weeks
been
for sure.
yeah
Yeah.
he's been coming along here. So I'm gonna have to step. I'm gonna just roll with the high hand here. Shake things up. I'm gonna take Jahan.
Yeah. Same here. I've been rolling with Jahan. Me personally, the last couple weeks, and he's been pretty productive.
Whew.
Taysom Hill is not a bad pick.
Not at all.
It's just you don't know how they're going to use him. It's like kind of like a gift and a curse, or if they're going to use him.
It's so volatile. You just don't know. There's no like consistent. Like if you knew that, hey, like today, like Taysom Hill's gonna have 2 starts in the Wildcat. He gonna have, like 5 in the backfield, and he's gonna line up at tight end about a
Yep.
good 50% of the other time. And it's like, okay, then like you have an idea, but you don't know.
Dang, deep pass. Isaiah McKenzie pushed out of bounds for 30 yards from Gardner Cashew there, man. So
Yeah, that was a dime.
mm,
That was a dime he threw there. But yeah, Dotson it is, and I keep mentioning that game flow. That game flow. I like that game flow today.
okay. Indy's moving the ball. New England 31.
Oh, there go that boy.
JT Money is what I like to call him.
Man, but yeah, good luck to you, Eric. Let us know how you do. Um, let me go ahead and post this link again to the Discord.
Yeah, that's been super helpful. It's been super helpful as far as staying, uh, keeping like the conversation going offline. It may be something that you guys have pertaining to like a Thursday night game where we aren't available, or if you just want to ask about a trade, getting like a trade off before like this trade deadline, just throw it up in like the Discord there. All football fantasy related conversation is welcome. We've been heavily active on there as well, all 3 of us. So yeah, give it a go if you guys haven't yet.
Yep. I just posted a link. Everybody should have it. So definitely come hop in. It's definitely a good time. We definitely a lot of fun information, insight. Man, that boy JT running. All right. So I guess is there anything else, fellas, that you all want to talk about? Because we basically talked about the other topic that I had was the David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs, but we kind of talked about that in between every question that we had about that one.
Yeah, I do got something to say, man. Can my boy Michael Pittman get some love on this drive, man?
No, they keep giving it to JT.
Hey, it's working, right? It's working, right?
Yes. Hey, as long as they move the ball, get to the red zone, then throw it to your boy Pittman. There you go. See?
Nah, they gonna keep handing it off to JT Money. You already know. Already know.
Hey, did mention I love both running backs today.
Facts.
Oh man, so yeah. I think there's a couple more things, man. How just out of curiosity, because we haven't really talked about how y'all doing in these leagues, man.
Not good, bro. Like
Oof.
this is one
It's
of the
been
this is one of like the worst fantasy leagues that I've had. A fantasy, I think like the best league that I'm in. I'm like 6-3 if I'm not mistaken, and somewhere around there. But
Okay.
like I'm not running away with any league this year like I have in years past, and there's a couple of leagues I'm all but eliminated in, and like that doesn't sit well with me, especially being this early. Look, I know that you guys seen uh Dumb and Dumber, so you telling me there's a chance. So as long as I'm not mathematically eliminated, I still got a chance. Like I'm gonna keep fighting, but no, it's not looking too great for me. I think I got a shot at. I'm in 5 leagues, by the way, so I think I got a shot at like 2 of making like a real legit case at running for like the championship.
Fair enough. I know you mentioned you want Michael Pittman, but I just realized I'm going against Michael Pittman in the Yahoo League.
Don't say that, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that to me. You can still withstand him catching a touchdown, can you?
Bro, dude, do you understand the magnitude that I'm in that league?
No, I don't. I thought you were
So,
doing fine the last time I checked, right?
dude, I started off great, then I lost like 5 straight
Really?
because my quarterback situation was terrible.
See,
Because
you didn't even reach out to me, bro. Like I got a quarterback up on my bench that you can use. The quarterback up there in Detroit. Could
mm,
ask for him. Could ask for him. Like I ain't even using him right now because
hey,
Joe Burrow found his stride.
but the guy that I picked up on waivers on Sunday morning last week, I think he might save me. He might
Who
save me.
that is? Who that is?
He went to the Ohio State University.
No way. You got CJ Stroud.
Yeah, somebody dropped him.
Oh my god.
wow,
Somebody
wow.
somebody
Was it
dropped.
early? Was it early in the year?
No, they dropped him last Friday. They dropped him last Friday. I'm like, man,
Who?
I don't know, but as you know, like it takes 2 days to process. I'm like, man, I claimed him so fast because I would have been stuck starting Jordan Love again.
Okay,
And
so
I
you
hate
so
that
you
when it takes
decent
two
out
days to
here.
process.
So you
I
decent
might
out
have it.
here. All
I
right.
might have a chance. I might have a chance, but I'm going against Slaughterhouse Boys, man.
Oh no, that's Rhonda.
I know
Yo,
she
she put it
she.
on me, bro. 1 week, but hey, I returned that favor. Don't act like I ain't out here giving people buckets as well, bro. Don't come at me like that, Rhonda.
Yeah.
all all I know is if I make it to the playoffs, if I get in, I might be causing some havoc because I have a lot of upside on this team. And there goes Pittman to the end zone.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, they stopped him short.
Yeah, they show. What would you do? All right, bro.
Nah.
Listen, bro. Jamar is a hater.
No, if you see the
Can they
replay,
review it? Like I'm not. I'm, I'm
I'm
just.
looking
I'm
at the
watching
replay
it.
now.
Did he make it?
I think he did actually.
Man, I don't know, bro.
Are they gonna review it? Oh, they about to touch push this thing.
So are they not about to review it?
Nope. They just went for the touch push. I thought his knee wasn't down, in all honesty. That's why I said that. But they didn't even bother. Matter of fact, can
Nah.
you just like not touch push again and just get the ball to 28?
Bro, I'm about to.
But
Jamar made this happen, bro. Like I'm blaming it on you. I don't
Yeah,
care.
yeah.
I don't care.
We both needed that passing touchdown because I got
Man,
Michigan.
we ain't trying to eat out here. I'm trying to eat out here. You trying to just to serve us basically rice cakes, bro. Like
no,
what
I'm trying to
do
eat,
with that?
dude. I'm trying to eat too, but I mean, at least rice cakes get you a little bit more fiber out. You
Nah, bro.
know?
I need some steak and lobster, bro. I need that tutty. You playing
It's
around?
Boy, oh boy. But no, she got Geno, she got Pittman, she got Chase. That's the one that that one can do me in if he plays. She got Brees, she got David Montgomery, she got Mark Andrews, Brandon Ayuk, the Cowboys defense. What am I supposed to do against that?
Whew. Dang, she's stacked, ain't she?
Yeah,
She got a great team, bro.
with Mahomes on the bench.
Mm. So lucky you, he ain't playing this week.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess at the same time, my best player is on a bye, which is Tyreek Hill. But I need a lot to go my way. But I'm 2 games out. It's what 4 weeks left to go. JT, get there. get there, buckets.
Did he get in?
Oh yeah, he got
See, I told you, bro. Did I just say that up on this drive? Man,
in. He
listen,
got
man.
in.
Jamar
So
killing me, bro, today.
so yeah, man. Like I'm in 4, 6, 7 weeks.
Jesus.
I'm in 7. Um, JT scoring just helped me out. I think 2. I'm about to check my status in this 20 teamer, which
I
I
got a
got.
question for y'all while y'all doing that. Tank
Yeah,
Dell or Marquise Brown today?
Tank.
Tank. Okay.
tank,
Tank,
tank.
because right now I got Marquise Brown in
Man, that's
because I
tough.
took out well I'm as you know T Higgins ain't playing, right?
Right.
So that was like my wide receiver too. My wide receiver 1 is CD. So I'm either going
Who's the flex?
flex is this is Jalen Warren at the flex. You think I should take Warren out because I got Barkley and ETN? Think I should take out Warren for Tank? I just know that
Yeah,
Warren has been utilized inside like the passing game, and um,
I,
Green Bay can be had on the ground as far as that goes. So it's like I don't know.
they can. I just Tank's upside is so high. It is so high, and his floor is higher today because there's no Collins. I'm in. I have Tank in my DraftKings lineup today. I
Okay,
can't ignore it.
all right. I mean, yeah, I'm just like I kind of need this game because like again, this is the Yahoo League that you was just talking about. And great. Yep, Jonathan Taylor. Of course, I would be playing against the dude who has Jonathan Taylor inside the Yahoo League, Jamal. Just
Um,
because you said something.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But in my 20 team league, I have Kyler Murray,
See how easily he dismissed me?
Saquon Barkley, Alexander Madison, Cortland Sutton, Deebo Samuel, Kyle Pitts, Robert Woods in my flex today, Youngway Koo. I got the Lions defense. The only notable name on my bench right now. Oh, speaking of which, I got Tyreek Hill, but dude, somebody, dude, this league is so. I never had a scenario like this. Somebody sent me a trade request Friday because I had Dobbs and I had Kyler on IR at the time and Geno Smith, and somebody wanted me to trade him Dobbs for Jaron Hall and said, can I just borrow him for 1 week? And I was rolling because they had Kirk Cousins, and of course everything is scarce. So no, I didn't take that trade, but I did end up trading Dobbs and Charbonnet for Antonio Gibson though.
Mm. Hamstring injury for Quiddy Pay. Questionable to return. That sucks.
Who was that?
Quiddy Pay.
Okay, but all in all, I'm still in there in a lot of leagues except for the Dynasty League at this point. I'm just without necessarily tanking. I'm just hoping for that number 1 pick at this point. I ain't trying to tank, but the way my team is set up, they kind of like tank for me. Jeez, I can't catch a break.
Yeah, I think a lot of like the Dynasty League, your bread and butter was so much predicated off the play of Justin Fields
Yep,
and DJ Moore. And once you didn't get that,
that was a wrap.
that was a wrap.
Yeah.
Because if you pay attention closely to your team, you have no problem scoring points because there was a stretch in which you scored 300, 300, 300, but you were playing against people that put up 350, 350.
Yeah,
So it was
like
it was nothing that you can pretty much do. You did your part, but every time you went up to play against somebody after you had a good game, they just kind of had like a better game. So,
bro, and I'm sitting here stuck at this point starting Bryce Young. I'm
yeah.
like, Lord.
Yeah, I mean, you 1 or 2 moves away, bro. Like you really need help out linebacker,
Yes,
and
I do.
yeah, you need some linebacker help, my boy. Like seriously,
So
you're not getting enough solid production from that spot.
yeah, so that's the thing I would probably address probably in the off season. I don't at this point,
Yeah,
unless somebody hits me with a blockbuster deal out this world, I'm not trading in season at this
right.
point. There's no point. But yeah, nevertheless. So yeah, every league still in the hunt stuff for that dynasty, but at least there's a silver lining at the end with that one. So,
Yep.
all right. So if we got nothing else, Mr. Reed, where can they find us?
Man, you can find us anywhere where podcasts are being found. Apple, Spotify, iHeartRadio. Right now we are streaming live right now on YouTube, Twitch, as well as like the Facebook page. Make sure you check out all of our social media platforms. Make sure you continue to like, share, subscribe, comment. Even make sure you check out the Discord, man. Like that's we're gonna keep reiterating that because it's great conversation going on offline, and especially from us to you, like all the love is greatly appreciated from every platform that you guys have been chiming in on. So kudos to you.
And I guess we just because it's 8:08, we gonna get this one last question.
Absolutely, 8:08.
He's the OG. He's been with us. Feels like since day one. We actually sent out a flag to this man.
Facts. Care package. Yes, sir.
We did. He did because he's that awesome. So 808 join our Discord as well. But let's answer this. It's like he said, hey, 2 lineup questions. Start 2 wide receivers. We got Addison, Kirk, Lockett, Hopkins, Deebo.
Dang, this.
So that is. So I'm saying you're definitely starting Hopkins today. I absolutely, love DeAndre Hopkins today. Absolutely. It's not even without a shadow of a doubt.
Okay, so let's say I'm going to go Hopkins and Addison in because here's my reason behind it. I really want to go Christian Kirk. Like, I really do. Like, I could easily go Christian Kirk, but the direction that the Vikings are moving in right now with, like that rocket scientist, Josh Dobbs, I kind of like it. Like that was like a great pickup. Your quarterback goes down and you immediately make calls to other teams, and that's what a great GM and head team does. Like they reached out to Dobbs and him being able to still lead this team to a win, and he doesn't even know everybody's name on that team is what he was saying. So I kind of more so like what they have been doing. So I'm going Addison and Hopkins. Again, Christian Kirk would be a very, very, very close second for me.
I'm going Deebo, and I'm going with Jamar's guy, Christian Kirk. I'm going Deebo and Kirk on this one.
Jamar's BFF. Hey.
I swear to God. I'm going Hopkins, and I'm going Lockett. I like the Eagles, like the Niners. You can definitely pass all over the Washington Commanders.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Day and night. So I'm going Lockett. So yeah, I guess on this one, 808, we have mixed answers, but all for good reason because they're all good options to have for sure on that one. And then he said, "Love y'all."
Oh, no doubt, bro.
Bless you.
Thank you.
And then his last question is, which QB to start? Lamar?
That's tough.
Lamar has who?
Lamar or CJ Stroud?
Lamar has the Browns at home, I think.
Ooh. Yeah, but dude, the Browns defense is, I don't know.
Historically, he has done amazing against the Browns. Though.
He has, but historically, the Browns haven't been as good up on the defensive side of the football. What? Don't do that, bro. You gotta put some.
Wait. Did he fall? Okay. All right. So Hunter Henry, he had fumbled, but they by the skin of their teeth recovered the ball.
Zaire Franklin. Did Victor start him? Oh, he did it. Oh no. I'm about to call him. Like, what the heck, bro?
808, he said, y'all the best, and I appreciate y'all so much.
Appreciate you too, bro.
No, we really do. Definitely join the Discord, man, so we can continue to talk about it. But are you making a live call on air?
I am, actually. Yo, bro, why didn't you not start Zaire Franklin, bro? Like, did you not know he was playing? Like, he just got like a forced fumble and like the whole 9, I think.
Man.
No. No, he was listed as questionable. And like I just looked inside your lineup, and like he ain't there. He just had a forced fumble, right, Jamar?
He did, but they recovered though.
Yeah. Oh my dude, that's like 70 points going down the drain, dude.
And then of course Mac Jones gets sacked again.
Yeah, man. If I would have been paying attention, but I had to go pick up T-Monkey, from the airport.
Oh, okay.
So I just actually.
But yeah, I guess nevertheless, everyone, good luck today. We basically starting to hit the home stretch here as far as getting to the playoffs. Every game counts, every lineup counts. If you want to continue the discussion, join the Discord. We are on there actively. I mean, we got T-minus 2 hours and 53 minutes to the noon games here. So hit us up. But until next time, for my boy Deshaun, for my other boy Ian, I'm Jamar. We'll be back week 11. Shout out to Rick that's on the phone. And deuces.
Adios.
Peace.
I didn't realize that he's